Hi all, welcome to Doug's Vaping Reviews. Today we've got for you the Boreas RTA. Let's go down to the close-ups and I'll strip this down, put it back together and show it you all. Thank you all. Right guys, there we are at the close-up. So I'll do the unboxing down here so you can see it all closer up and better. So here we go. This is the box it comes in, nice plastic box. It's got a paper wrapper over the top. It's got all details on the back. I don't know how much I can zoom into these, but I'll move it away from the camera slightly. I'll read it out to you. Materials 304 grade SS and Pyrex glass, 25mm in diameter, 17mm huge build deck, 8mm capacity. Comes with two decks, a 2mm juice hole edition and a 2.5mm juice hole edition. Basically, one of them's for thinner juice and one of them's for the higher VG juice. It says, yep, 2.5mm juice holes for vaping from 80 watts to up and high VG juice. 0.2mm juice holes for regular vaping. Airflow direct to coils, juice flow control. So right, we'll open it up and have a look what's inside. So as soon as you open it up, there is a Allen key for it, obviously. We've got a spare glass just here. We've got extra bits here. There is an extra deck there. The reason it's not in the box is I've removed it and put coils in it already to make the purpose of the video not as long. Right, so if we lift this out, I'll strip it down and show it and put the box out of the way. So this is it. There's your airflow holes here. If I unscrew the bottom ring comes off. Right, for this, see how close I can get. As you lift the deck out, it has little grooves on each side. So when you slide this in place, these two grooves here and here keep the coils perfectly lined up with the airflow holes. Basically, this is the 2mm. As you can see, 2mm means the juice hole feed holes in the bottom. You can see that there, can't you? Right, so it does literally fully come apart if you need to clean it. So the bottom part comes off. I can show you more with this. This has a juice flow control. So basically when you go to fill it, you turn the airflow holes off here and here and it shuts off the juice flow. That way it doesn't leak while you're filling it. And then if you turn it, see if I can do it while it's not on. Yeah, I can show it you. See if I can hold it from the bottom. As you turn it like this, you can see them opening up and closing down. So that's that section. Then of course we have the bottom part which fits onto the top part here. Like so. We have the glass, the Pyrex glass. And of course we have the top section which comes apart in two with the O-ring just there. And there's your juice fill holes. And it's got a Derrylin drip tip with two O-rings. So pretty big, good bit of kit. So I'll just screw it all back together and take a minute. Get it the right way around because it's already got the O-ring on the bottom. That bit then sits on there. Then screws together there. Making sure the time that the glass stays level so the O-rings get squashed so it doesn't leak. That's what causes a lot of leaking. And if we look at it, yeah, the O-rings are all perfectly level. And like I said, I have pre-built some coils on the other deck, the 2.5mm deck, which is here, because you can screw the deck straight onto a mod without it being in, which is brilliant. Makes life a lot easier. So I'm going to bang some cotton in this now. And then we'll go back up top. I'll show you how I whip this one. I like to use Moji pads. That's just me. And then I Scottish wick roll them. So you get your Moji pad. Flatten all this down gently. Don't press it too hard. Get your scissors. Look at the size of your coil. Cut a piece off. Line it up. This is what I always do. Then I know both coils are going to be wicking the same. Trim straight up there. You got two pieces identical size. Now what I like to do is I pull it apart, and this was taught to me off a good friend of mine who has his own video channel, Chris Leonard. When I went down to his, he showed me this way. You pull them as much as you can, but without separating them. And then I like to lay it down flat. It was like when you used to roll a cigarette. And then roll it up. Not too tight, but quite tight. Like that. Get a gentle roll around. Make sure there's no bits sticking out. Twist up one end. Really, really tight. Hope you can see this fine. Thread that through there. Gently pull it through. And that's tight, but not too tight. Do the same with the other piece. I'll move it out of the way again. There we go. Everyone's got their own way of wicking. That's up to yourself how you like to do it. Some people like to buy cotton bacon, fuzz. There's quite a few different brands of cotton out there. I just prefer this. It's simple, it's cheap, you get a big pack of it. And it wicks really, really well. So get it back over again. Pull it through, keeping it all level. That's not too tight, it's not too loose. I like to make sure it goes to the bottom of the deck, so I lift it down, trim it there. Lift it down, trim it there. Do the same here. That's that done. And then basically now I get my tweezers. It's just the way I've learnt myself how to do it, and I just tuck them in. It says like that. Tuck this side in. Like that. Do the same on this side. Like that. Like that, guys. Then you have to pre-juice it up. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use some Messiah by Illusion. There it is. So I'm going to juice it up with this. I've got a review of this juice coming up shortly, just to keep you all informed. Get plenty of juice on there, but not too much. But making sure to juice it all. Get a quick little pulse. Bit more. Another quick pulse. Bit more again. Need some more. Just making sure it draws it in. So when you do put it back in the tank and fill it up, the pre-saturated. Stops a lot of leaking issues. There you are, firing perfect. So that'll do for this. If we go up top, I'll put this deck back in the bottom and we'll fill it up top. Thanks, guys. Hi guys, now we're back up top. I'm just going to screw the Boreas back onto, I'm going to screw it onto my iJoy, which I think it looks quite nice on as well. And I'm going to shut down, like I said, shut down the airflow, stop juice going through, take the top off, and I'm going to fill it up. And we'll see how it vapes. And as you can see, I'll get it a bit closer for you. The glass pipettes fit in it perfect. So it's easy enough to fill with them. It's got the two juice holes either side, so it's letting air out one side as you're filling it through the other. So let's get some in there. Might not fill it up all the way for the purpose of this review. Just put enough in there so it works. With it holding 8 ml of juice, it is a lot of juice it holds, so it should last you quite a while you're out and about with it. Well, I've got it up just over halfway, which I think is enough just to show with this, as you can see. So screw the top back on. We'll open it up and let the juice flow through. See if I can get this to focus in on this. There we are. Like that. There we are. You can see the bubbles coming up. The juice is starting to flow down to the bottom to the coils. Once the bubbles stop, I'll bang it on. I've got it on 85 watt, the 0.21 ohm coils. They're made out of that cheap version of the alien wire, which is a flat wire wrapped into a Clapton. And we'll see how she vapes. Here we go. Wow, that's really nice vape. The airflow on it, plenty of airflow for the people that love real wide open airflow. The flavour coming off it is fantastic. I have tried this juice on a dripper, and I must say I must be getting more or less the same sort of flavour off it. That's really nice. And that's only at 85 watt. And I do say you can go all the way up, but I never go that high. That's just me personally. And the vapor production of it is absolutely fantastic. That is a really, really nice vape. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back again with another review. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.